Hey everyone, I was asked to make a quick video explaining how to pull up your advisory classes SAT scores so we can get those shared to students or PSAT as we head into crescendo. So once you log into Academic Approach, the simplest way to get there is just to click on reports at the top right. And this is where there's all sorts of reports that we've kind of seen during our PDs and things like that. And if you go to class averages and student scores, which is what we're going to want to do to report individual scores to our students, a lot of this should pre-populate like it just did for me there. You're going to choose your grade level. And right now I'm logged in as Sheffer. So if I go to the class of 2023, when you go to group, your advisory should be right there. You may also notice, like, obviously you can look by class as well. So each of your classes are different groups. You could do a graduating class. Just FYI, the reason there's two advisories, the first one is first period, the second one is eighth. This should be the same group of kids, obviously. And when you click on that and press update, it will pull up all the students in your advisory scores. So what you can then do, I should say, one thing that it says here, you can display student as name or academic approach ID or both. Just so you know, this academic approach ID here is not their student number. So unfortunately, we can't really use that. And obviously, I wouldn't want to display this entire report to the whole class in some form. So the most challenging part about this is just transporting this into their student numbers. So maybe you already have a spreadsheet somewhere that has your advisory roster along with their student IDs. If you don't have that, I'm going to kind of take you through how I would handle this if I were wanting to share this with my class. The first thing I would do is go up to the top and download this report. And you'll see here at the bottom of my screen that it's created an Excel file. And so now I have this spreadsheet that I'll be able to manipulate a little easier so that I can get these to where we have student numbers instead of just names. I'm going to delete the academic approach ID because that doesn't matter. Oh, and look at that. Once you download it, it actually gives you the student ID. That's not their academic approach. That's their Infinite Campus ID. That's their actual student ID. So I thought I was going to have to go through something more complicated, and it just worked itself out. So hope that is helpful. So obviously now you can delete the names if you wanted and post that in your Google Classroom. You can manipulate this in any way you want. So I hope that's helpful. Please let me know if you have some questions or have any other things you want to talk about with it, but I hope that helps. Thanks.